But as I will be definitely revisiting the interface and the different menus that you see here. I will be explaining again and again, so they will get it. Okay, so ये रहा मेरा जूम बटन के बारे में. देन आई वाज डिस्कसिंग द लेआउट्स. ये वेब लेआउट की बात करने के बाद मैंने प्रिंट लेआउट के बारे में कहा. Print layout is a layout which actually shows you the way the document will be actually printed. If I have some text here, let's say, okay, this is the text that comes up, and now I want to see how will it get printed on the actual document. Then this is how it will actually get printed. अगर मैंने टेक्स्ट और भी ज़्यादा डाला, वो दो चार डॉक्यूमेंट्स में चला गया, आई मीन दो चार पेजेस में अगर चला गया, तो आई कैन जस्ट सिंपली so just in case I have multiple pages are getting created here, then I can see this is how my page will actually, or this is how my document will get printed. ये प्रिंट लेआउट का फ़ायदा ये होता है कि हमारा एज इट इज़ डॉक्यूमेंट कैसे निकलेगा, उसको के बारे में हमें पूरा अंदाज़ा आ जाता है. नेक्स्ट, समथिंग कॉल्ड अ layout, reading layout, or a reading mode. So this is usually used by people when they want to read huge documents or big documents. And जैसे अगर किसी ने किंडल यूज़ किया है या कोई और रीडिंग डिवाइसेस यूज़ किया आपने, तो ये खास करके ये किंडल पे बहुत अच्छा चलेगा. इसमें अगर आप देखोगे तो इसमें लेफ्ट में और राइट में बटन्स है जो आपको पेज को या इस स्लाइड इसको स्लाइड का रूप दे करके वो आपको लेफ्ट या राइट में मूवमेंट अलाउ करेगा. अभी टेक्स्ट इसमें कम है, मैं और भी थोड़ा टेक्स्ट डालता हूँ इसमें, यू विल गेट दैट फीलिंग. Coming back, I add some more text. Okay, some more text again. फिर से मैं रीडिंग मोड में चला जाता हूँ. थोड़ा सा पुराने वर्जन्स में इसका डिज़ाइन थोड़ा चेंज हो जाता है. इसमें जो रिबन जैसा इसमें मिनिमाइज हो गया है, उसके अंदर कभी मिनिमाइज नहीं होता है, आपको उसको मैन्युअली करना पड़ता है. और ये जो बटन्स है वो आपको उसमें आते नहीं है. देखिए अब ये जो आई कैन गो ऑन द लेफ्ट और आई कैन गो ऑन द राइट, इस तरह से आई कैन मूव माई. So this is the facility of the reading mode. Now this not every feature that you see on the screen or in Word, it might not be fascinating for you. The reason being, you may not be using it the way people need. लेकिन कुछ कुछ चीज़ें मैं आपको अपने तरफ से बताऊंगा, ये इस फीचर की ज़रूरत कहाँ पर पड़ती है और कब लोग इस फीचर को यूज़ करते हैं. Okay? जैसे अगर लीगल डिपार्टमेंट के अगर आप काम करते हो तो आपको मालूम होना चाहिए कि कई डॉक्यूमेंट्स तो 200-300 पेजेस के भी होते हैं. और अगर आप यूँ उसको माउस से स्क्रॉल कराओगे तो आपकी पीठ और आपके हाथ दोनों ही काम दे देते थे. तो कभी कभी क्या है कि ये रीडिंग मोड में आने का, और ख़ास करके अगर आप टैब जैसे डिवाइस पर जाते हो तो ये और भी आसान हो जाता है. तो दिस इज हाउ द फीचर इज यूज्ड इन कॉम्बिनेशन of devices also, and of course it also depends all on the kind of work that you do. Okay, then you have this focus mode, but I will now not go into this. This is very typical only to Office 365. Okay, this जैसे आप अगर आपने अगर एडोब में देखा होगा कि आप फुल स्क्रीन मोड डालते हो, then it gives you that reading mode, it reads out the document to you, वो स्वयं ही अपना डॉक्यूमेंट आपके लिए पढ़ने लगता है. तो वही वाला ये मोड है. तो नॉट मच डिफरेंट. ओके, और स्टेटस बार में और भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें देखेंगे. सर आपका ज़रा म्यूट करेंगे आप, प्रथम सर.
Okay.
ओके, गुड. बिकॉज ही इज कंटिन्यूसली टाइपिंग एंड द टाइपिंग इज कमिंग इनटू माय ईयर्स. So let's begin. I will open up, as I said, called sample letter here. Okay, we'll begin by creating text automatically for users one. I'll show you actually this, and then I will mark you. कि अभी आज अगर आपने आपके सामने कोई वर्ड डॉक्यूमेंट खोला है और आप अगर आप उसके अंदर तो मैं कर रहा हूँ करके देखना चाहते हैं, कुछ कुछ छोटी छोटी चीज़ तो आप डेफिनेटली कर पाओगे और मैं चाहूँगा कि आप करें, तो इसलिए कि बहुत ही छोटी है। आप साइमल्टेनियसली ऑल टैप करके दोनों स्क्रीन पर आ सकते हैं। आप वेबएक्स का स्क्रीन देख सकते हो, आप वर्ड डॉक्यूमेंट भी देख सकते हो। आप ऐसा कीजिए कि एक नए डॉक्यूमेंट पर इक्वल टू RAND ये वर्ड्स टाइप करके उसको ओपन और क्लोज ब्रैकेट करके विदाउट एनी स्पेसेस हियर एंड देयर सिंपली हिट एंटर। नाउ दिस you may not get exactly this text.
विजय सर कोई लॉबी में है क्या, देखो।
नहीं है
हाँ
कोई।
नहीं।
तो आप देखोगे यहाँ पर कि ये जो टेक्स्ट है ये ऑटो जनरेटेड है, लेकिन पुराने वर्जन्स में ये टेक्स्ट ऐसा नहीं आता। उसका 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 टेक्स्ट अलग है ना, और ये ऑफिस 365 में ऐसा टेक्स्ट है। बहुत पहले जब वर्ड 2007 से भी पहले की बात है, उस समय अगर आपने रैंड फंक्शन टाइप किया होता तो आपको ये इस प्रकार का टेक्स्ट आता, डॉमेस्टिक ब्राउन फॉक्स जंप्स क्रेजी, और ये फिर कंटिन्यूसली रिपीट होता है। ये मेरे ख्याल से कईयों ने देखा ही होगा, ये अवश्य देखा होगा आप लोग। यू रिपीट होता है और ये रैंड फंक्शन टाइप करने के बाद ऐसा दिखता है। ये बहुत पहले के वर्जन की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं, ऑफिस 365 में ऐसा आता है। अब आप कहोगे कि इसका फ़ायदा क्या है, तो इसका फ़ायदा वैसे आमतौर पर कोई करता नहीं एक्सेप्ट फॉर ट्रेनर्स एंड पीपल हु अटेंड द ट्रेनिंग सेशन। अभी होता है ऐसा है कि हम डॉक्यूमेंट बनाना चाहते हैं और हमारे पास टेक्स्ट अवेलेबल नहीं है। तो जब टेक्स्ट अवेलेबल नहीं होता है तो हम इस तरह से क्रिएट कर सकते हैं, इक्वल टू RAND ब्रैकेट ओपन ब्रैकेट क्लोज। आप जितने बार चाहे उतने बार क्रिएट कर सकते हैं। यहाँ पर इस वक्त F4 फंक्शन की नहीं चल रहा है, F4 फंक्शन इज यूज टू रिपीट द लास्ट एक्शन। लेकिन आपके पुराने वर्जन्स में अगर आप चाहोगे तो F4 फंक्शन विल रिपीट द फंक्शन अगेन एंड अगेन and you will get the same text generated over number of pages. Okay, so let me now go and open up Writer. So मेरे ख्याल से आपको ये पता चल गया क्रिएटिंग टेक्स्ट ऑटोमेटिकली होता क्या है और वो किसके लिए यूज किया। इट इज ओनली यूज फॉर एक्सरसाइजेस पर, और उसका कोई उपयोग नहीं है वैसे। ओके, okay, let me continue. I just adjusted my mic again. So let me move to the third item in the checklist, create a sample letter. Okay, so I'm referring here now this letter that I already created. Okay, so I had created this letter here. Okay. Well, let me tell you what I did. ये जो letter है, I was just thinking of creating a letter myself and happened to search the net. सोचा अगर मुझे कहीं खास फॉर्मेट मिल जाए जो सभी को मैं रिलेट कर पाऊँ, because I was getting a very small idea of writing a letter to let's say the principal और application है। उसी के समय मुझे सर्च करते समय मुझे ये दिख गया और मैंने ये लेटर ले लिया। सो दिस इज टेकन फ्रॉम द इंटरनेट। ओके, आप भी देख सकते हो, मैंने इसलिए लिया है ताकि मुझे ये पूरा टाइप ना करना पड़े और मुझे सोचने पर मैं मजबूर ना हो जाऊँ कि इसमें कंटेंट क्या है। ओके, दैट वाज द ओनली रीजन आई हैड कॉपीड दिस। सो दिस इज नॉट रिटन बाय मी, बट द होल आइडिया इज व्हाट इज दैट वी आर गोइंग टू डू बाय अंडरस्टैंडिंग हाउ टू राइट अ लेटर। अब मैंने जैसे पहले कहा कि वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू डिस्कस about the format of a letter we have learnt in school. स्कूल में हमको 5 मार्क या 10 मार्क का इसके ऊपर सवाल आता था, जिसमें भी कुछ लोगों को 2 या 3 ही मिलते थे। ओके, तो एनी विच वेज, नथिंग अबाउट दैट नाउ, दैट्स ऑल हिस्ट्री। तो यहाँ पर हम डेट कर सकते हैं, हम लोग आज का डेट अगर डालें, तो दिस इज वन वे ऑफ एंटरिंग विच यूजुअली पीपल डू, दैट इज द टाइप. But can you see one thing? While I'm typing, okay, there is an IntelliSense feature. This feature is called as IntelliSense feature, which means Word automatically detects that you are about to type a date. Then it gives a suggestion. Is this what you need? तो ये कहता है कि प्रेस एंटर टू इंसर्ट. अब ये बहुत बहुत पुराने वर्जन अगर आप यूज करते हो तो इसमें नहीं आएगा. ये ऑफिस 365 के अंदर आई हुई फीचर्स है, मेरे ख्याल से 2016 से आया हुआ है. मैं ऑफिस फॉलो करता हूँ, लेकिन आज मैं भी कम पढ़ता हूँ फॉलो करते करते, क्योंकि इसके इतने वर्जन आते हैं, इतने सारे वर्जन के वेरिएंट्स, और वो सारा ध्यान में रखना कभी कभी मेरे लिए भी बड़ा दिक्कत हो जाता है. तो जस्ट डोंट गेट ऑफेंडेड कि भाई आप ट्रेनर हो और आपको आना ही चाहिए, मालूम होना चाहिए, बिल्कुल मालूम होना चाहिए, लेकिन कभी कभी मैं भी कभी भूल जाता हूँ कोई फीचर. सो जस्ट दिस इज वन थिंग. दिस वन मोर थिंग दैट यू कुड डू इज, मे बी you could search here. Okay, insert. एंड इंसर्ट में आपको कोई डेट दिखता है तो देखो जरा. Okay, usually it is there in insert. If I don't get, I will just continue. Can you see this insert date and time? Okay, तो यहाँ पर जाता हूँ मैं, and then I have a different format that I can choose for myself. And not only that, maybe I am of the habit of not only putting the date but also the the day for that date. So like in this case, this is Tuesday. Okay, or then some people simply want to put it the date and the time together. Okay, you don't know for what reason they need that. That is how they need it. Now what I can do is, one is I can simply go and set it as default, which means whenever I type in a date, I will always get it in the same order. So if this is the default order that Word has given me, maybe I want to have the day and the date together, and I set it as default here. I say yes, then I say okay. That's how it comes. So next time, and I again go here. Let's say I again want to type the date, 14th April. Okay, it will revert back there. But if I go and use my date from here, then it will, you will see the format. It's pointing to Tuesday, April 14th. So this is how you can keep using the date feature. So a very small thing, but yes, the idea of showing you this was, this is one of the features that allowed you to set default. There are many places that you can actually set default. Many a time I see people opening a document, typing something, then going back to phone, and then keep changing the font style that they want to. Every time they don't know or they don't understand that you can actually set the font style as default. I'm not going to do this because I want to keep my Word the way it has come to me. Okay, the idea is I keep doing sessions and I want to keep the default values given by MS Word instead of having my own default values. Okay, so in my personal laptop that I have, again, there is another Word document in which I have made some default settings which I use it. Okay, so this is for you, just for you to know how do you actually set the defaults whenever you want to. This was one. Again, I will come back to formatting a letter. Okay, many times I have seen people doing this, vacant center. I'm sure you know some of the shortcut keys for the center, left, and right. So people who do not know, people who are new, Control plus L, left aligned. Okay, so it's very natural to understand, or know. It is very intuitive rather. Control R should be right aligned. Now it is not intuitive. What will be center aligned? So do you think Control plus C will be central aligned. No, it will be used for copy. So what do you do? How do you, what is the shortcut for center aligned? It's control and E. So this is just not intuitive. Otherwise, yes. ये अब कई लोग यूज करते हैं, लेकिन कई बार जब सेंटर करना पड़ता है ना, तब वो ऐसे जाते हैं, यहाँ पर ऐसे जाकर यहाँ क्लिक करते हैं. ओके, जस्ट अगर आपको अच्छा लगा तो आप यूज कीजिए, नहीं तो यू स्टिल हैव योर ओन हैबिट्स, यू कैन कंटिन्यू, नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. द आइडिया ऑफ यूजिंग दिस these shortcuts is actually to enhance. What do I mean by that? The whole idea of you attending this session is not that you cannot learn on your own. Okay, यहाँ पर जितने भी लोग हैं,
विजय सर,
हाँ सर,
सॉरी फॉर डिस्टर्ब यू. मीटिंग आईडी शेयर करोगे, क्योंकि वो अभय सर बहुत देर के बाहर खड़े हुए हैं, तो
okay,
वो लॉग इन नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, एंड ही इज अ गुड कैंडिडेट. जस्ट
that's okay,
हाँ,
that's okay. I'm sending it. So
नहीं
where do
नहीं,
you
आई
want
वांट मीटिंग आईडी. उनको लिंक तो भेज दिया, तो उनको कोई इश्यू है लिंक से. ओके, तो मीटिंग आईडी
Okay,
आप इन्फो में जाके
yes, yes,
कॉपी पेस्ट करो ना ग्रुप पे.
yes, I will do.
कौन से, आप मेरे पर्सनल ग्रुप पे ही करो. ओके, हाँ,
Okay,
पर्सनल.
क्या ना है, हेलो
हाँ
सर,
हाँ, बोलिए
हेलो
बोलिए ना. हाँ, बोलिए सर.
सर जस्ट आप नोट कर लीजिए,
हाँ
फाइव
हाँ, बोलिए
सेवन एट
बोलिए बोलिए. वन
You can
मिनट.
see on the screen if you can.
हाँ हाँ हाँ.
578
फाइव
549
578
549
549
382
382.
2.
578 549 382 ना.
Yes, sir.
ओके, थैंक यू थैंक यू.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So I will continue. So I said you don't really need a tutor or a trainer to teach you MS Office. But if you have one, then the person will definitely help you enhance your productivity. What it means is by showing you a few shortcuts here and there. जैसे अभी आपने देखा है, मैंने बहुत छोटी सी चीज़ें दिखाई. पहले तो मैंने आपको जो इंटरफेस को इंट्रोड्यूस किया है और इसके इन सब सारी चीज़ों के बारे में बताया. राइट फ्रॉम हाउ टू जूम इन एंड जूम आउट योर विंडोज, दिस इज वेयर वी स्टार्टेड. The keyboard and mouse shortcut. I have seen many people struggling with the mouse alone and pointing. What happens when you actually struggle with the mouse is you never get your pointer at the right place wherever you want to on the screen. Then many a times I have seen people beating their mouse, okay, just to get the pointer right. So instead of getting those kind of frustrations, it's nice if you could use a combination of this stuff. Then, then we saw the different layouts. अगर ये लेआउट आपको पता नहीं चलते तो आपकी ज़िंदगी नहीं चलती, ऐसा तो नहीं बताऊँ, लेकिन इट वुड हैव लेफ्ट यू इनकम्प्लीट. एग्जैक्टली ये लेआउट करता क्या है, अपने आप में आपको समझ में तो आ ही जाता है कि ये लेआउट का क्या मतलब है, और उसको ऑपरेट भी कर सकते हो, लेकिन प्रिसाइसली व्हेन डू यूज एंड हाउ डू यू रियली नीड इट एंड व्हेन विल यू नीड इट. कम से कम इन सवालों के तो जवाब आपको मिल ही गए. ओके, नेक्स्ट वी went we saw how do you really insert a date, the type of format that you want to, how do you set a default for your regular actions. Okay, then again what we have seen is some keyboard shortcuts for your for alignment. Okay, So these are the things we saw, and all this simply falls under something called. Okay, I'll just leave this as it is separately. I will create a new document maybe here and come back to my previous document. So all this that I did in front of you right now, this was also a shortcut. Okay, I copied it here. Okay. So I switched documents using the control.
विजय सर,
हाँ
हाँ एक मिनट है, मैं
हाँ सर,
एडमिट
कहिए.
मैं करता हूँ एडमिट.
हेलो.
मैंने मैंने एडमिट किया दोनों को, अंजलि मैम और.
ओके, ठीक
हाँ.
है. दैट्स ओके. ओके, थैंक यू. तो आई स्विच डॉक्यूमेंट. तो जिन लोगों ने MS वर्ड आपके स्क्रीन पर ओपन किया हुआ है, आप नया डॉक्यूमेंट कंट्रोल एन करके नया डॉक्यूमेंट ले सकते हो. Type something different in both the documents and play with these keys, control F6. Okay, you will keep switching between the two documents. Okay. Okay, so I come back again and continue with my letter. So what am I seeing in this letter? Suddenly some text is, there is too much of line spacing, and sometimes there is some very little line spacing. For example, somewhere I feel the line spacing between these three lines is more as compared to the line spacing between these three. Not only this, if I actually see the entire page, half of my page is kind of going waste. Now, I need not be worried about going waste, but maybe it also robs me of the aesthetics of the document. So, कभी ऐसा होता है कि आपने डॉक्यूमेंट बनाने के बाद इसका नीचे का पर्चा कोई काट लेता है अलग से, उसको मतलब रफ पेज के लिए भी यूज़ कर सकता है, लेकिन वी आर नॉट अगेन वरीड अबाउट इट. लेकिन व्हाट इज इम्पोर्टेंट इज let your document really look good and maybe neatly placed. So let's say if you are maybe typing something on a letterhead, then maybe you would like to put a line on the top. Let's have a date, placed at a respectable level, and then maybe if the text is very less, sometimes what happens is your document or your letter is very short, only one or two paragraphs here and there. The rest of the page is kind of left blank. And what you could do is you could work with the margins. Okay? Work with the margins. Work with the font, size maybe. Now in our case, the font style is Calibri, and it is 11. Now let me tell you, 11 is not a bad font size. Okay, for Calibri, 11 is not a bad font size, but many a times it is not readable for people who have poor eyesight, or maybe they find difficulty in reading smaller fonts. So the best would be that you select, make it 12. Not only this, you might as well change it to Times New Roman. You need not do that always. So it could be, you could take any other, maybe Helvetica. I have? Oh, I don't have. Okay, not a problem. Maybe Arial. So these are two different categories of fonts. I will not go into the details of serif fonts and the sans serif font. This is a sans serif font against which Times New Roman is a serif font. Okay, so I will leave it at the moment at Times New Roman so that we can continue. So what was the difference between the line spacing here and the line spacing here? Actually, if you see, this is not line spacing. This actually is an effect of paragraph spacing. I'll just take you there. I'll repeat for those who have missed. How did I get this window? In the home menu, we have the first, second, and the third group, paragraph group, in which you have this expansion button over here. Simply click on that small arrow-like button. You will get a dialog box here, in which at this moment I am referring to the first tab on paragraph dialog box, the indents and spacing, under which we have three different sections: general, indentation, and spacing. So I am referring to the section under spacing, which you see spacing before and spacing after. So here in after, you see it is already given as 10 points, and the line spacing is showing 1.15 times. Okay. So we'll play with this a bit, but will not spend much time here because I will leave for you to explore it. ठीक है, तो अब ये जो 3 लाइन हम देख रहे हैं यहाँ पर, इसके अंदर अगर मैं जा करके इनकी पैराग्राफ सेटिंग अगर मैं 0 करता हूँ, अब देखिए इमीडिएटली बिल्कुल पास आ जाए. कैन यू सी? आई रिपीट अगेन. मैंने कंट्रोल Z करके फिर से पहले था वैसे उसका सेटिंग किया है. एंड अगेन आई गो हियर, एंड मे बी आई कैन इवन इंक्रीज फॉर दैट मैटर. डिक्रीज ही करना है सर, मैं इंक्रीज भी करना. मे बी इवन दैट विल हेल्प सम. What will happen is it will fill up your entire letter. It will give good spacing over here. समझो? मैं थोड़ा इसको just increase this, maybe by okay, and slightly see suddenly my document kind of gets fully occupied. Now I don't have to worry. So I am just giving it to you how you will actually use the settings for creating a simple letter. Again, coming back, to this line, here again people I have seen making it bold, underline it, italics. Okay, by going here, people who do not know the shortcuts, don't remember them, practice will only make you. But even if you don't remember, once in a while you can simply hover your mouse over that particular feature. You will actually see the small help that comes up, which also shows you what the shortcut is. So as you can see, Control B for bold, Control I for italics, and Control U for underline. Okay. So here I can simply maybe Control B to make the entire thing. Okay. Control U, underline only that part of my subject, and maybe I can still use Control I on top of that because I want to emphasize on assistant librarian. So it's kind of I've used. So you need not do this. I'm not saying this is the norm. What you could do is the idea of using bold, italic, underline is to emphasize raw reader's attention. Okay. So I just wanted to show you how do you achieve it in MS Word. This is what this entire session is about. So I will just take a small chat poll here, open my chat window. And in my chat window, I now want to. Okay, audio poor. Abhay, are you able to hear now? I'm just taking the chat, reading the chat for a while, so that I can go on to the next part of my talk. So first thing is, so far that you have seen, were you able to understand? Is there anything that was very new to you or something? Because it was too basic according to me. Most of the people who are here Okay. There are some people saying I should be loud. Are you not able to hear? Is there anybody still want me to be more loud? Please type in the chat window. Okay, so let me open up the. So I will unmute all of you for some time. Okay, I will give just 1 minute time for all of you to maybe speak to me. So just do one thing. Let all of us not talk at one point. Okay, let me take one question at a time. Sir, Satam sir,
हाँ हाँ हाँ, बोलिए ना सर। हाँ।
सर एक बिल्कुल 30 सेकंड्स के लिए जस्ट सबको ऑन कर दो।
सबको क्या करूँ मैं? मैसेज के लिए? हाँ।
नहीं नहीं, माइक सुनिए,
अनम्यूट
माइक
करूँ?
अनम्यूट
अनम्यूट करूँ
अनम्यूट
सबको?
करो,
हाँ।
अनम्यूट करो सर।
ठीक। किया सर। हाँ।
हाँ 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 सर, अभी आपके सबके माइक्स ऑन है। हाँ, जिनको भी यहाँ पर मुझे सामने से कुछ कहना है कि जैसे आवाज़ नहीं आ रही है, या मैं कुछ ज़्यादा फास्ट जा रहा हूँ या स्लो जा रहा हूँ या स्क्रीन नहीं दिख रही है, तो आप मुझे बता दीजिए। इज एवरीबडी एबल टू हियर? Because this is the maximum I can actually raise my voice. Okay, good. Thank you. Rajan used to want me to be louder still, because what is happening is yes, most of the people are actually able to hear me right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, most of the people are able to hear me correctly, except you. You are the only one at the moment saying that you are not able to hear. Uh, okay, Sai, even you want me to be a bit loud? Okay. Oh, okay. No problem at my end.
विजय सर, कैन आई
Uh,
अनम्यूट ऑल? म्यूट ऑल?
yes. I have got everybody's answer. Okay, so you can unmute all. Okay. So I'm typing in the chat window now. Thank you all. Uh, I will still raise my voice. Okay, but so far is the pace of the session correct? Kindly answer this question. I have asked you, is the pace of the session correct? Just don't complain about it is too basic. Let me tell you, there are different people from all over the places. You do not know what is basic and advanced actually. I typically ask this question to most of my participants. Voice breaking, Anjali ma'am, is it? How many are you experiencing that? If that is the case, madam, maybe then from your service provider, you might be getting it, because I have set my side, but even then I will check once more. If at all the voice is breaking, then it is not from anybody's end. It is maybe the connectivity issue. Okay. Thank you. Okay, voice is perfect. Thank you. Very good. These are some of the replies I want. As madam, you are saying voice is breaking. So this is a connectivity issue. Just maybe it will get it right as you get the kind of connectivity. Okay, for Fatima, the voice is right. Okay. Yes. So now I asked about the pace. I think people are saying the pace is okay. So I will continue in the same pace. Okay. Go ahead and quickly do all that I did in less than a minute. Okay. I am now not going back to the chat. I am minimizing my chat. So if at all you type something there, I might not immediately be able to see. Okay. But I will keep and check back again and again. So it is exactly an hour, okay, maybe approximately 55 minutes that we started our session. Okay, we have been through the interface. We have seen the various menus that there. The way we started MS Office, we saw MS Word 365 and a small reference to the previous versions here and there. Okay, so I'll simply close this document. No, and I'll again open file. So what I did is I simply did not save the document and opened it again. So this is how it was. So now, as I said, I want to work with formatting this letter. So usually the letters that even you type, maybe until and unless you are not in a very different profession where every letter is 2 or 3 pages long. But on an average, what I've seen is most of the letters that people have is only this much. If it is going to be printed and going to be out, why don't you have 2 or 3 pages letter printed? Is because you don't want people to miss out on the letter, unless and until those letters are really that important. The whole idea of having a one-page letter is that your point is immediately delivered to the person concerned. Okay, so a few things again going back here, as I said, how did I put the date here? I go here, I go to insert, fine, go on to the date. In the text group, I go to the insert date and time button. There's my default already set. Simply click OK. I don't have to ask anybody, bhaiya aaj ka date kya hai. Okay, you simply go here and you put it. Then I select the entire text, go to my home menu, then the paragraph settings. In the paragraph menu, open up there, maybe increase the after spacing of the paragraph. So what is this after spacing is, whenever I have paragraphs written, I may have spacing in between those paragraphs. So I have to adjust that from here. I will take it up separately again when I go into creating a document. And then the multiple or the line spacing that you see here, currently it says multiple, so maybe I raise it to 2. Okay, now usually the spacing of lines is people make it 2, especially in the documents which are legal, or I would say the legal documents carry uh, line spacing 2 in their in the lines that they type. The idea is that you can maybe insert a few things here and there just in case you missed in something. That's the whole idea. People who are into legal would know more about it, but this is what I have seen happening. Okay, so I close this here, and this is the change that you see. I change my font style to Times New Roman, change the font size to 12. Okay, you might even make it 14 just in case you need, and then maybe this is how the document appears. Too much of a space. Control B, Control I. Sir, can you mute your Satam sir? Please mute your mic.
Yes. Yeah. Ah,
So this is how I have created. In brief, I'll go back again. Sorry. So very quick way of creating or formatting your document. The whole idea of formatting was this. So if you now see, actually, my document is well placed, and the entire page. I don't know what this may be A4. Sorry, this may be legal size. We'll just go and check the layout. Maybe I'll go and check. I can go find out paper size. The paper size here is lesser. We here use A4 in India. The US people in the US usually use letter, and even in some of the corporates that we have here, even they use the letter paper size. But A4 is most generally used. So I think I will just change that. I've changed it already. I keep it here. So this is how the entire thing appears. Now, people may have one more question about the interface. What happens here is the the screen is also occupied by this ribbon. Can you see this? So maybe I can collapse the ribbon and have some more space to work. So this you usually do when you have gathered some expertise on Word. Not only that, maybe you are well versed with the features that you use and you have enough of shortcuts available to work with them. Maybe आपको जैसे इस लेटर के अंदर जितना हमने फीचर्स यूज किया है ये सारे के सारे मैं शॉर्टकट की से कर सकता हूँ, तो मुझे रिबन की ज़रूरत नहीं है, ये मेनू दिखना दिखना ज़रूरी नहीं है मेरे लिए। तो हो सकता हो कि मैं फिर यहाँ चला जाऊँ अगर मुझे कोई फीचर देखना है एंड आई वांट टू गेट इट बैक, आई कैन सिंपली सिट इन द रिबन। तो उसके लिए भी एक शॉर्टकट है। ओके, तो कंट्रोल F1 इज द शॉर्टकट एज यू सॉ हियर। कंट्रोल F1 से रिबन छुप जाता है, कंट्रोल F1 से रिबन फिर से दिखने लगता है। ओके, तो this is how you could use the interface I was saying. Now one small thing that I did, before I could talk about the ribbon, what I did was I went to the view menu and I brought in my ruler. My ruler was not there earlier. जिन्होंने देखा होगा, there was no ruler earlier. Okay, मैंने इस रूलर को लाया। इस रूलर को लाने की वजह ये थी कि मुझे प्रिंट लेआउट में सॉरी मुझे पेज लेआउट में जाना था। तो पेज लेआउट में जाने के लिए मैं रूलर के जो ग्रे एरिया दिख रहा है यहाँ पर मैं डबल क्लिक कर सकता हूँ। और जैसे मैं डबल क्लिक करता हूँ जो पेज लेआउट मुझे पेज सेटअप पूरा दिखने लगता है। पूरा मार्जिन, पेपर, पेपर साइज का जो लेआउट का टैब है वो सारा का सारा यहाँ से दिख जाता है। तो जस्ट बाय क्लिकिंग आई डोंट हैव टू अगेन click multiple places. So the whole idea of getting the ribbon, getting the ruler was. So how do I get the ruler or how do I hide the ruler is go to view and go to ruler. ये छूट गया, ये फिर से आया। Okay, so let me go back to my checklist and see how much I have finished today. So shall I stop with the letter? Maybe I will again go back to the chat just to find out. I'm sure it is not boring you again because for some people it might sound it's very trivial. ये तो करते ही है हम लोग, ये तो हमें मालूम ही है, लेकिन the whole idea of introducing the letter was start small, to take baby steps. Okay, and then we can now go to the next document that we are coming here. The whole idea was to introduce you to productivity and how you can use the features that are available in MS Word to enhance your productivity. So the whole idea of learning, as I said, from a tutor or a trainer is to enhance your productivity. Otherwise, MS Office सिखाने की वैसे किसी को ज़रूरत पड़ती नहीं है। कल तो स्कूलों में सिखाया जा रहा है, इनफैक्ट पिछले 10 सालों से स्कूलों में सिखाया जा रहा है, और जो स्कूल से बच्चे आते हैं वो पूरी तरह से जानते हैं कि वर्ड में मेन्यू का क्या होता है और फिर उसको किस तरह से यूज़ किया जाता है। हालांकि वो अपना प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट करते समय बुरी तरह पिट जाते हैं क्योंकि उनको ये नहीं पता होता है कि इसके अंदर टेबल ऑफ कंटेंट कैसे किया जाता है। I don't know if I will reach that place, but I have some people who are also part of this session today. जब मैं उनके पहली बार मिला था तो उन्होंने कहा था सर हमने भी प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट बनाया, लेकिन इंडेक्स जो है वो हमने हाथ से टाइप किया और जितनी बार हमने पेज नंबर चेंज किए उतनी बार जा करके फिर इंडेक्स में हमने पेज नंबर चेंज कराया। तो आई नो how painful it is, and I'm sure some of you will be laughing at what you did earlier, but maybe if time permits I will also cover as much as I can. Maybe you will enjoy the 2 day session and you will definitely feel yes you got something out of it. Okay, so let me complete this part and move ahead. So next part, as I said, it is about creating a sample document. So let me begin creating a sample document. If there is anybody who's trying with me, okay, I'm sure you get enough of time actually because there is a lot of time I also spend talking. Okay, तो एक नया डॉक्यूमेंट ओपन कीजिए। मैंने ऑलरेडी आपको नए डॉक्यूमेंट के ऊपर टेक्स्ट क्रिएट करने का शॉर्टकट बता दिया, एक फंक्शन बता दिया है मैंने। इक्वल टू करके आप RAMB टाइप करो, ब्रैकेट ओपन कर दी, क्लोज कर दो और सिर्फ एंटर करना है। इसके बाद डोंट वरी आपको सामने क्या टेक्स्ट आ रहा है, मेरा टेक्स्ट आपका टेक्स्ट हो सकता है अलग हो, वो सिर्फ इसलिए कि हमारे वर्जन अलग है। और वर्जन अलग होने में ऐसा कुछ नहीं था कि माइक्रोसॉफ्ट वो टेक्स्ट नहीं रख सकती थी, because Microsoft thought of giving a different text to you. The whole idea of giving this extra text is इस वर्जन के अंदर आप क्या खास पाओगे, इसके बारे में ये टेक्स्ट कहता है. Video provides a powerful way to help you prove your point. Okay, when you click on online video, paste in embed code or the video you want to add and things like that. काफी कुछ लिखा हुआ है. You can read it separately. Okay, fine. Let me go and start creating a document. So can I if you all are with me go back to the chat again. Chat window. Just a moment, friends. I check my chat available to me. Just give me 2 minutes. There it's okay. I'm just typing one all question to all of you. For those are trying things with me, did you get the text in equal to array in function? Okay, and if you're trying with me, if you've gotten, then I can begin with create. So आप क्या कीजिए, उसी chat box में yes no जो भी है टाइप कीजिए. Okay, and if you're trying with me, if not, then let me continue. Okay. So some are trying, some are not trying. Very good. Good, Soham, you are getting it. Nice, happy. Okay. So this is the text that we'll be using. Yes, Sagarika, you are also getting it. Good. So let me continue ahead. Fine. So this is what you see on the screen at the moment. Let me start with a new topic here. Maybe this is the introduction. Now, most of you are understanding what I'm going to do here, getting the sense of what I'm trying. I'm going to create a small document. So this is what I'm referring to, creating a sample document, inside of which we'll be inserting pictures, shapes, charts. Okay, so we'll see that now. How do you do this? And we also insert a table. As I said, at the end of the day, if you could see how you work with table, it will definitely make you happy. So let me begin by having a small, maybe a title added to it, kind of a topic. And then I want to add one topic title and a title, how to pictures. So what I do is I again bring in text. Very simple. Almost every person tried this without any training. Simply you go to insert, go to picture. There is a group called illustrations. Okay. I am reading out deliberately because the name has now changed in system. Under the insight menu, pages, tables, illustrations, add-ins, media, links, comments, text and symbol. These many groups here, which the third group is illustration. The first button is pictures. You go here, maybe I pick up the same pictures that you've been seeing for ages now. See, Windows provides this. I use this because these are safe. People can safely use this, and very simple for demonstration. They are also neatly clicked. They are nicked in every possible way. File size, okay, the resolution and everything. That is the reason I've chosen to pick up this picture. If you wish to use a different picture, carry maybe your personal photograph, you're free to do that. Now what do I do is once I've put in the picture at a particular place, I just want to find out if I could put it elsewhere. I don't want to put it here. Can I simply drag and drop? Okay, done that. Again, can I again drag and drop elsewhere? In fact, how do you know where it is going to go and get dropped? So while I'm dragging the picture, you should see there is a small vertical line that follows. So wherever I drop that vertical line, precisely there the picture. Shall I drop it here now? After the first sentence of the first second paragraph, it is. So you will see it has exactly come in between in that paragraph after the first sentence is. Now I actually want to draw your attention to the various shapes pointer takes, which I have not yet begun. In fact, many times I begin the session with that, but sometimes it doesn't register in people's mind just because it happens very early in the session. Now that we have covered a good amount of it, and we are probably left with another 50 minutes of session, I think I will introduce those different shapes the pointer takes. Okay, so don't consider this to be a break in our in the talk that I'm doing, but rather it is okay. Okay, so now just check if I'm loud enough. Yeah, so please type yes if it is okay. Good, thank you. The mic slipped off. Okay, sorry guys. Same problem that yesterday sir had, but I just forgot. It slipped off my mouth. Okay, now it's close to my mouth, and I'm sure it will be more audible, more clear. So I have to introduce you to the different shapes that you see here. So please don't consider this to be a break. And this will be very interesting to find out that yes, the mouse actually takes so many different shapes, and many of us have uh, ignored. I would say it's not that you haven't seen, you have seen it, but you have ignored it. So let me bring in a new document. Now just this a slight deviation. Uh, Abhay, now, Abhay, just check, I think, from your end because most of the places now that complaint is gone. Okay, okay, I still raise my voice a bit. Fine. So this is a new document I have come up with. I again type in the same, function to create same thing. So same text again. So I want to show you the different uh, forms, the pointer takes. Now this is a normal, I would say, the normal form the pointer has taken. This is called as the ID. I'm not talking about the cursor blinking, not the blinking cursor. See, this is the way my pointer when I'm moving the pointer and I like image or picture or you can say the shape of the pointer. So when I go here and click, then that is the place where my cursor starts blinking. That is the position from where I can actually start typing. Most of us know it. Now it is almost, very intuitive for you because you have seen and you have been looking at watching Word for so many years. But yes, when you when you pull this pointer out in the left margin, the shape of the pointer changes. The usual right side pointing now turns to left side pointing. Slightly, you can say uh, artist kind of, it points to. So what does this do is this allows you to simply click once maybe in the margin. By clicking once, what happens is you click or you select an entire line in a paragraph. I'm not saying a sentence. I'm saying an entire line in a paragraph. But what if you double click? I don't know how many of you have tried this, but if you double click in the left margin, your pointer will actually select the entire paragraph. Now, you might get carried away and you want to now click twice, triple click like. If you do that, you will actually see the entire document is got created. I mean, it's not created, selected. So, single click, one line, double click, the entire para, triple click, the entire document. I don't know how many of you have tried. If you have tried, then maybe it's a repetition to you. If you haven't, then it's something new. Now, one more thing that many people have not seen using is if they want to just select a single word, okay, a single word in a line, I've seen them, struggling with their mouse and being just precise about it. In fact, you don't have to spend that much time and energy. You simply double click on the word and that entire word is selected. You triple click on that word and probably that entire, paragraph gets selected. So double click. So when you double click on a single word, it is actually selected and you can simply drag and drop that. Now just see how the pointer has changed. Can you see the pointer gets a small rectangle at its tail? That it means that you are moving. Okay, you are moving the text. So if I drop it here, the word provides comes to a different location. I repeat, for those who have missed, I repeat, you can drag and drop a particular word from one place to another. Now, in this case, I am moving the word. Maybe I want to copy it as it is. Then what do I do is, while I'm dragging, now you again see the tail of the pointer. There is a rectangle again, but this time you will see a plus there, a small plus coming up. This plus comes up only when you hold down the control key. And when you hold down the control key, that plus indicates that you want to make an additional copy of whatever you have selected. Can you see? So I get provides here and I get provides here. Now you will rather, you'll be surprised to know it in fact even works for an entire document. Can you see here? And I can simply drop the place that I want to drop. I repeat, for those who have missed, I repeat again. I simply go here, double click, I select the entire para, and I realize, oh, it was not supposed to be here. Or rather, I want to make few changes, but I want to keep the same para here. So I hold the control key. Now click and drag that entire paragraph to a new location. This is how. So what I have done is actually I have duplicated this. So of course, Control C, Control V works. I'm not saying it doesn't work. This is also one way of doing it. So I think you have seen coming back, coming back to the previous document. I will just list down what else did we see. Okay. We saw the different shapes the pointer takes, ways of selecting a line, sorry, a word, a line, paragraph, and the entire document. Fine. With the help of mouse and control key, copy your text or content from one place to another. Fine. Or maybe move. Copy, I would say not only copy, but if you hold the control key, of course, copy. And without holding control key, it will be moved. So it is like cut paste. So moving is now cut paste. And copy is like duplicating is like copy paste. So you all know this. Okay. So this is one more topic that I'm creating here. So slowly, what am I doing is actually I'm trying to build a sample document. So let me go back. So far, I think whatever you have seen. Uh, I'm sure you got it. Okay. So I'll just click this part. I'll click this because though this is not complete yet, let me now go and insert shapes and charts for you. Okay. So I have inserted picture here. Okay. Now something more I will now complete with the pointer. So now here you will see the mouse pointer, it has changed and it has four different arrows. So what it indicates is now you can actually click this image and take it to all the four directions that you want. That's all it means, nothing more. Okay. Okay. There's one more thing that I want to show. Now this shortcut actually doesn't appear in the earlier versions. This is appearing only in Office 365. Okay. But nevertheless, you can still get the same shortcut by going here. It is about, wrapping text and formatting the picture. So here, if I go in this shortcut and click here, it is actually giving me the layout options. So here the style has changed. Okay, the layout style has changed. I mean, this icon has changed here, not the style. Otherwise, the rest of the things are same. So maybe, I want to put the picture in between the text, and then you will see the text automatically wraps around it. So if I add more text here, maybe remove this paragraph and then bring exactly in between the paragraph. Maybe I want some more paragraph I want to make it real big. Then I have made a real big paragraph now, and maybe I can just to show you what it means by a square text wrapping. Here I have something called tight, which means if you see right now, there is some space that is being left. Okay. And depending on the size of a word, that word will wrap. Depending on how long the word is, it will wrap. And this wrapping will be called as tight wrapping. So there is a slight difference between the square bracket and the tight wrapping. Square wrapping will leave some space here. It will be slightly loose. Okay. Next, you have through. What it means is your text is actually your picture is above the text. Okay. And in this way, you can actually go and sorry. In this way, you can go and actually work with all the other options that are there. So text wrapping is this. Now this applies not only to pictures, even to shapes. So let me now create some more text here. Let me hide the ribbon. Go back to insert. Let me see shapes here. It is in illustrations, and you can pick up a wall from there. I'm not going to show you how to play with this, but at the moment you will see that this picture is in front of the text. Okay, so can you go and work with this picture? So how do you actually deal with this picture? How do you bring it? So maybe again you can go back. You can bring back your ribbon. And in this way, you can go on adding the different pictures that you want and insert at different places. You will again get the wrapping options here. Can you see? Square, right, in front. So this is something that we get by default. Okay, you can even get. So if at all you get a picture that's kind of slightly odd shaped, maybe a shape that is odd shaped. Maybe I'll take this arrow and put it here. Put this arrow here, slightly big. I can now go here. I can say edit the wrap points. What it means is I can edit the wrap points here. I can say no, I don't want text in this area. I don't want text in this area. Okay, not always, but yes, sometimes it is useful. This is especially useful when you create some project reports or you so want to have some kind of picture within your. Once in a while, actually, you create a document or some kind of a brochure. Usually brochures and documents with this kind of layouts are not actually made in Word. They are not made in Word not because Word couldn't make it. This is because most of the Word users do not know that they could actually play with these edit points inside of Word. Many of the Word users also use InDesign or for Adobe. In the earlier days, people used to use Adobe or rather PageMaker, or CorelDRAW to create brochures and documents of designs. But Word also provides you, definitely for some people I've seen they say it's time consuming or it's complex. The whole idea of that complexity is because they have never ever really used Word. But I have not found Word complex at all. You could always say that you have been using quite some time or you've been training. But even otherwise, if you could really follow the instructions there, you can use Word very well. You can do all your projects even in Word. Okay. So this is what I mean by inserting a picture, inserting a shape. So I played with the arrow here. You can play with any other object. Okay. Let us now bring in a chart. So what is a chart? Something that many of us refer to as a graph. Okay, this is ready-made available here. I simply click OK and it comes up. Something interesting that you will have to see is along with this chart, many a times a small Excel window opens up. Now you might ask, oh, what is this and where do I really use it? So people who are creating document and they want to quickly create some kind of a quick chart for some kind of a reporting. Many a times when you're into business reporting, your bosses might ask for a quick report wherein I want something as a chart also there, where you don't wait for the MIS team to give you the chart. You can create a chart on your own. All you need is the numbers, which you can take on phone. So maybe, I sold, let's say, nuts and maybe bullets, bolts, chamfers, maybe steel wool. So this is in some kind of a manufacturing unit. Maybe these are the things that people want to work with or they usually deal with. Now you see here immediately on the x-axis, if you see immediately things have changed. Now what is this? These are the figures in the month of Jan. Wait, this is if this is yeah, this is in the month of Jan. Feb, month of fine. A small title here. You can simply type here. Okay. Inventory first quarter. And nobody writes that way. In fact, they will write quarter one. Quarter one. So very small thing. I simply I close this and the small chart is ready for me. And again, the same thing applies for this chart also. You can simply go and again use all the text wrapping options. There are a few more options again. I don't want to discuss them here in detail again because some of these options they will appear on your screen definitely, but not as a shortcut buttons that you see here. This is coming in Office 365, but the features are again the same. Again, you can resize. Maybe you can have more text instead of which you want to. We'll again make this right. Just to show you, as I pull my chart through the text, the wrapping options that I you know used here continue to follow the object. So this is my object, the chart is my object, and all the wrapping options that I've kept, they continue and keep following the object. So this is how you can actually use the wrap function. Okay. So what we did is we inserted a picture. Okay, which picture you saw, I did not show you something great there apart from text wrapping. But yes, when you came to shapes, I showed you something different that was about editing. Okay, editing the different nodes and you can create your own space around that particular object. Again, when we came to chart, what you saw was it actually opens up an Excel window. Rather, it enables you to create this chart only through Excel. Fine. So these are different things that one should know when you're creating, because uh, as I said earlier, it's difficult to really say whether a topic falls in advanced or basic. Many a times people who come to me, especially when they say sir एडवांस एक्सेल सिखाएंगे क्या आप, तो ठीक है मैं हाँ तो बोल देता हूँ because till the time they don't know what is advanced and basic I cannot really comment on that, but I invariably ask this question as to what is advanced and what is basic. So even if I ask this question on this group कि आपको क्या लगता है कि वर्ड में एडवांस क्या हो सकता है, आई एम श्योर पीपल विल इमीडिएटली कम हाँ ये मेल मर्ज होता है ना सर, ये मेल मर्ज है ना, ये एडवांस फीचर है. कोई पूछेगा नहीं सर ये रिव्यू वाला जो है ना ये सारा एडवांस है ये. ओके, कोई पूछेगा डेवलपर तो हमको कभी समझ में ही नहीं आया, या देर मे बी डेवलपर्स दिस इज द इजीएस्ट ऑफ द ऑल फीचर, दिस इज बेसिक फीचर फीचर. तो ऐसा नहीं होता है. लाइक पीपल यूज टेक्नोलॉजी इन डिफरेंट कैपेसिटीज, in different contexts. Different people use technology as per the needs and as per the purpose. So it's quite obvious. Something that you find easy in references might be ultra difficult for another person to understand that. Okay. Then again, अगर मैंने बोला कि आपको रिव्यू इज द रियली कूलेस्ट फीचर, तो आपको सवाल उठेगा कि रिव्यू के अंदर ये है क्या, व्हाट इज द कमेंट, व्हाट इज द मार्कअप एंड ऑल दैट. लेकिन जब आप यूज करने लगोगे उसके बाद आपको पता चलेगा कि यस. तो विच मीन्स अगर आपको कोई फीचर मालूम नहीं है तो सिंपली आप कह सकते हैं कि दैट इज एन एडवांस फीचर. और अगर आपको बिल्कुल किसी और को एडवांस लगने वाला फीचर मालूम होगा तो आप उसे बेसिक कह सकते हो। सो बेसिक और एडवांस का ऐसा कोई हम भेद नहीं कर सकते इसके अंदर। अपने अपने यूजेज के ऊपर है, आप कितना यूज करते हो, कैसे यूज करते हो। समथिंग दैट इज बेसिक फॉर somebody could be advanced for another. Something that is advanced for one person could be basic for another person. So we'll not get into that, that fight of basic and advanced. I just thought of maintaining a tempo and maintaining a texture to this course, and that is the reason I started from quite, I would not say basic, but quite beginning of the usage of word. Usually, this is how people begin using words. The first time you begin using word is by typing a few letters like my name is. So sometimes you also wonder whether you are doing some typing practice or you are doing some word using practice. So you type on small text and then maybe you use the different features that are available. How you bold, italic, different font, different sizes, something like that. This is how you use, and this is how I actually began the session today. So we graduated slowly and we evolved into using some other features that people really are scared of using. Like they insert a picture and then they don't know what to do with it. क्योंकि जब भी हम पिक्चर एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पर डालते हो तुरंत दूसरी जगह चला जाता है, and they get a very very nauseating feeling dealing with the paragraphs and the pictures or the images that are there. So just this was just to ease you there. Again, a small practice here and there will definitely work. Okay, for people who don't understand this small anchor button, I will tell you the object anchor. The selected object is anchored to the document text here. What it means is अगर आपका टेक्स्ट निकल भी गया तब भी ऑब्जेक्ट जो है वो इसी जगह पर बना रहेगा. दैट इज व्हाट इट मीन्स. ट्राई इट आउट. इट्स अ वेरी सिंपल फीचर. लेट मी नॉट go and work with it again. So what we saw in this part, okay, again, was working with pictures, objects, I would say inserted pictures, objects, and charts. Okay, I'm putting it in plural. Okay, though we have just seen one of it, but it applies. And in a document, this looks better. Okay, so what we worked was especially with text wrapping. Okay, and then text wrapping with edit points. I told you the purpose of using edit points. Okay, and then especially uh, changing cells in Excel such that they reflect, such that the content reflects in the chart that is inserted in. Okay, I think this is something more that we worked on. So may can I this as one more topic I would say here. Okay, this is one more topic. Just put it as one more topic. So slowly our topics are kind of increasing. Few few useful keyboard mouse shortcuts. Okay, so this is again many a times you might also say sir ये तो आप bold italic कर रहे हो उसके अंदर और भी कुछ हम use कर सकते हैं, but I want to show you one more feature here. When I go here, right click, I can actually pick up style that is here. The style that I'm using here, I can simply pick up and apply formatting to all the similar styles that are there. Okay, so fine. So instead of right now going and changing anything here, I will rather continue with the session here. Let me go back to my checklist and find out what more I have to do, because I'm sure there are some people actually waiting to see tables, insert tables. It is not that they don't know what a table is, but working with table is a different trick. And for those who have really not seen a very interesting shortcut of creating a table, I will be showing you here. Shortcuts. So before going ahead, let me take a quick poll again. So far, okay, just uh, go back to your chat windows and please reply to this. So far, is it going good? Is the pace okay, or was it too fast? So please type in if it was too fast. Please put it was too fast. Okay, thank you. Yes, most of you are putting it there. Good. Okay. So now just I think another 20 minutes or so, and we should be closing today's session. So I will just quickly take you to tables. So now please don't leave your seats. Just be there for 20 minutes. This is something that will be of really great interest to you. There are shortcuts to create a table. I'm sure most of you have created table by going to insert, okay, and table. This is for people who have started using those versions of Excel which carried ribbon. That is especially after Office 2007 or Word 2007. Prior to that, there was an insert menu, and under that you had an insert table sub menu there. Okay, but now they have retained the menu insert, side of which they have given the table group. In fact, it stands out separately as a group because there are many options inside of that. So the simplest of it is this. Simply hover over. I'm not clicking. Okay, I'm just moving my mouse over this area, over this matrix over here. So this is a 4 by 3 matrix at the moment, 4 columns and 3 rows. Right? Okay. So this is one way. Oh, very simple shortcut, which almost everybody uses. But here you see you have equal width of column that you see. What if you want different widths? Maybe you already have something written. Maybe you want to have an item number here. Okay. And then you probably want to put a marker here, a hyphen maybe, or a small dash, and then you want to type some description. Okay. Then you may want to have a unit price to that, and maybe yet another column, maybe sorry, unit price and maybe the quantity. Keeping it simple. So what has happened? Each time I typed a new column that I wanted in my table, I've introduced a small hyphen here. In fact, this is an M dash. People who do not understand an M dash and an N dash, I just quickly clear them. Okay. So N dash, if you see here, I will just zoom it for you. Can you see the length of this dash and this dash over here? This dash is slightly lengthier. The reason being the width of N, okay, and the width of N. Like the width of N is 2 times the width of M, and hence this dash may not be exactly half of M, but somewhere roughly half of it. So M dash is slightly bigger than the N dash. So now what happened when I was typing the text? Word intelligently converted all my N dashes to M dashes. Okay. So what I do is now I simply pick up one of these M dashes and go to insert, or rather, select this entire line. I select this entire line and want to convert this into table. Go to insert again, the tables group. Do you see convert text to table over here? This is the third option. I just click there, and then you will see there are multiple sections like table size, auto fit behavior, separate text at. I will use this. So I want to separate text at M dash. Okay, let me check if it works. In fact, it will work. Why? Because if you see on the top, it automatically says now is number of columns is 4. I'll just remove this. Okay, click in paragraphs. This is how it was earlier. When it showed number of columns is, the moment I go here and put my M dash here, it automatically identifies that there are 3 M dashes, which means it needs to create 4 columns. Okay, so this is one more way of doing it. Okay. Yet another very interesting way which I would like to show. I begin with a plus and a minus. Let me see if it works in this version. It may work. Microsoft shouldn't actually take away this feature. This is very beautiful. Okay, and I end with a plus. Okay, I start with a plus sign, put dashes. You can also say minuses may be there, but these are simple dashes. Then again put yet another plus to demarcate my column, and at the end of the last column I ensure that I end with a plus and I hit enter. Can you see what has happened? What has happened here is I have got the width of the column controlled by my dashes. Okay. For those who really want to try, if they were not trying so far, you want to do it again, please do it. So this is probably, I can type in item number, maybe date this time, maybe description, and maybe just quantity, nothing. Come here, control E, those who remember, I should have not done it that way. In much more easier because I want to get only the text to the center of that table. And now I simply press tab, 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 and I'll get all the columns. So there are so many ways of creating table. Okay. Now this table again, can change its size the way I'm doing it right now, and maybe I can introduce a few more paragraphs. Just want to make it slightly big, so I'm merging multiple paragraphs. There is yet another way of creating the paragraph, the number of lines and rows that I want. I'm dropping. Okay, so I can drop a table paragraph. Now you say, why would one do that? Usually one doesn't do that. Okay, but for some kind of formatting style, people actually doesn't do drop in a table this way, but just to show you that feature, it also applies. Is treated as an object that we had earlier, a chart, a shape or a picture. So exactly, or shape. This table is yet another behaving. So just to show you how you actually insert a table, how you create a table. In fact, there are a lot many features that we can see with tables. But these are some of the questions many time people ask. By time people actually struggle to get them right. Okay, so I will just and actually you will see I have slowly started, and my topics are a few quick keyboard and mouse shortcuts, pointers and uses, working with inserted picture. With this, I don't need it anymore. I leave it as a text. Then I can call shapes. The whole idea was while you have the text in front of you. Now, one thing I actually did not cover is the formatting of the paragraph, which we'll definitely do separately maybe tomorrow. So I think we are closing to the so whatever I have shown, it might, you might have seen it earlier, definitely many. But today, I'm sure most of you also got some confirmation about why a particular feature is used. Okay. Now, left out or it needs some kind of a completion, you can ask this question. Is I will now open up the chat. I'm sure many of you might have, really got excited with the. I could see here some people privately saying it was nice. Okay. So for some, if in case you missed that, I will just or once more. Now the idea of using the plus and the minus is when you are very sure serial number will not take much space. Yes, but put names or maybe I want to put sorry against the names of the peoples I want to put some kind of a numbers that they carry. Maybe some kind of an amount. And this is a quick table that I want to create. Just hit enter. The name of the person, maybe his name of a policy holder, I can say that. And then the insurance policy number maybe. And then yes, of course, small table that you're creating. Okay, so I type here one, maybe I just type then some policy, maybe then the second person comes up here. Maybe he has yet another number. Maybe one like that. See here I know the width of my column. Yeah, and I can quickly create. Don't have to really leave my mouse and go here. In fact, I did not leave my mouse. I was just working on my key. Sorry, I did not leave my mouse. You. So people who are want to know something, we have one more closing the session. So I just leave. Anybody wants to. And sir,
Hello. Hello.
sir, please open up the lines. Let's unmute all.
Unmute. Okay.
Yes, just unmute all. And I hope one by one if people have any queries or
Unmuting. Hello.
okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, madam. Thanks. I got it. Okay, who else? Somebody is speaking, but somehow I'm not able to listen to it. So, are you speaking? are coming very muffled up. Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, got it. Very muffled up. So there again tomorrow. Abhayji, again, very good feedback coming from your side. If getting MS Office to be used for home, office, and business is praiseworthy and enable us for creative use of persons with highest, best, warm regards, respected, sir. Okay, thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. I received your feedback. Great, great session, Sarji. Has been very low for you, but since it is reaching everybody okay, I felt it's not required to do anything. Sir, Bhanuvas sir,
हाँ हाँ
will
बोलिए
you be able
हाँ
to will you be able to help राजन जी? राजन सर को आवाज से बड़ी
और
देती
राजेंद्र
है.
सर का मोबाइल से कर रहे हैं या मशीन से
Thank you, sir. Abhay ji, thank you. Thanks for the
हाँ
obligation, sir. Thanks, sir. Thanks a lot. कौन से कर रहा है राजन सर सिस्टम से कर रहा
अच्छा
है.
सिस्टम से
Sir,
कर रहे हैं
let's see how we could help you. Okay. Yes, anybody here? Okay, so people who want to leave, they are now free to leave. We are meeting again tomorrow, same time. Close of this session. So close it up, close. Like,
माइक क्लोज करो
there
अनम्यूट
are people still, I do not know why people are there. Some people
they don't know how to leave
something else.
the session
Yeah, no, they would know how to leave. Maybe they are thinking of asking something. Session
okay.
and is
Can I unmute all if s- group is overflow means full
session end.
256
So people are
candidates
leaving. Thank you.
and the separate 256 people are there in Marathi group
Okay.
and one more group is going to create.
Okay, good. Put the rest of them in. Abhayji, Sai, we can leave. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for being there with us for the entire session. Thanks a lot. Thank you.